they're all out to get me now. I was down there buying some food. I'm very money, and I managed £2 for egg on toast. Big deal. That's about the cheapest we can get. A glass of water. When I had it, I just plain. I was just afterwards. So maybe they put some poison in it. They'll probably give me a rubber film, which is supposed to be good for them actually. It's caught in battery. Well, I had to drink a lot of water afterwards. So I went to this shop where they sold water. And of course, I didn't have time to queue up so much pain. So I had this, grab this glass of water, have some, and go for a pound to the cashier afterwards to pay for it. And then I got on the bus, it was K5, which is called wrong. And while I was waiting for it, just as I came in, some Indian boys were having a fight and pushed me against such a way to give me, trying to push me under the bus there. So whether they tried to murder me, I don't know whether they intended to kill me or whether they just having a fight, I don't know. But I found some people they killed me then. And well, Indians, I think it's about Malala actually, because not because of me, but because I supported her. Most Indian men don't, because girls don't need education. They're just sitting on little sex cushions. Anyway, but so I did report to the police, and so it's another attack, but it was quite dangerous. Well, wishes warmest. I won't be sorry about shoulder, you know. I think I can't push forward by false teeth, you know, because they don't give me any money, so I've got any. And my wife was turned up when she wrote me a letter. Where is it? Sorry, I wrote her a letter, which is the postcard from Vienna to say, can we have some money, please, basically, because she's probably she might just want to know whether I know or not, whether she's just. And I told the police, I don't know what's happened to her. She's probably still there, but that was several days ago now. 14th of November was the date of the letter. And she says her address is the info desk at the train station. Train to the airport is the city train airport link. And so I did ring up the expedition desk, and they didn't know no one else. They couldn't speak German, but so easy as ever is well known to be really easy that you finding it would be tested. So I should start finding sorry it's got no money as well. I should start just where it was. So she requested some money, so I said to my Western Union, well, she hasn't picked it up yet, so she hasn't got it. So I'm not quite sure what to do. I sent the information to the information desk about how to pick it up and the control number. So she has to go to the desk, pick up this letter, which they will have for her, and I've got full details, including the address up here, so she could possibly be helped. And ring up British Embassy and in that country where you don't actually go to the British Embassy of the country over here, and they said they couldn't help her because they didn't have a British passport, although she's very always Turkish. She has to go to Hungary. Well, in Hungary you end up with a death count. And that's it. Not a good idea. And it's very bad situation. I don't know what to do. And so bad situation. I'm deteriorating rapidly. I'm falling apart. You know, I'm going to give me injections to kill me, basically, and just have that effect. Kill people slowly over it. I can see like I was worse than natural, which is very natural to die. And what it is, I said, everything gives me terrible pain. I keep having these heart attacks, and I could have died. I would actually die. The pain, because the oxygen supply runs out, and your tissues die as your tissues die. So that's why they're killing me, basically. I said something they disagree with, they don't like it. So they're nasty. Well, I'm an old man, so nothing different. They knew. All of us die. My mother carried on, she was 100, staggered on. Well, I hate Westerners, always have to, but they always enjoy them themselves. They probably have a useful talk for me. Some people, most people around me are much younger than me, but still, every now and again, an old man falls over you. It was a kid I thought from anyway, but nobody wants them. And they've taken 8 years to get to a position where they can buy me a new house. 8 years is a long time. And when you're old, so I'm probably waiting for you to die. I can't believe it. So I won't be around much longer. They stopped. 8 years ago, I could have had a life. They poisoned me, taken my, taken me the best, could have been the best years of my life, and ruined me. And I was just vicious, pure spite that was. That's all. So I feel like wiping out Britain actually with nuclear weapons to invade me, and basically that's all it needs to be done. And destroy the West all again. I mean, the West is Britain basically, all of them. So the whole of the West as you go, that's Britain. And you know, Obama is a Christian. That's a problem. He's a Christian, and he kills people because they're not Christians. That's what he does. So he says it's all Americans, but you know, it's not really the case. Apparently somebody characterised an lady, they found a lady dead presumably, and they cut him up and characterised him, and because then the farmer scraps the evidence and shoots him, because Christianity is more important. And so the person who dissected and characterised a mermaid, not a living one, but they found a body. And well, I've met these mermaids, and they eat people. You know, they're predators of us. That's because in the sea it's quite difficult to live there because of the contamination. All the poisons we put in the water, and these sound machines have driven them out of the water. They're on land now, and have difficulty getting out with their tails, but they can use a gun, and they're clever. As far as they're concerned, we're the enemy. They eat us, and if they can get a gun, they shoot us. You know. So you do get these. I think you get there are instances of people being eaten by what is actually a human being. Well, basically they're deformed men. That's what they are, but they are men. They have tails and they're quite good in the water. And that's it. So the church doesn't accept them. They say that, well, probably because they're deformed men. I mean, the thing is, you know, there's apparently people with buck teeth are badly treated too. Why? Of course, they look like a horse. That's the sort of thing they say. People with faces like foxes or wolves are very treated as well. They're still people. I've met one or two quite nice people, really. Wolfmen, wolfwomen. And you get pig women too, with pig's heads and stuff like that. Well, what does happen? There are people, man. They have normal children, so there's nothing to worry about. There's a couple of occasions. It's just a recombination of genes. And you get sports casualty, which is a mutation, they usually die. Most chemical defects die. That's what usually happens with all people die. Well, the ones that survive are the ones to keep. It's always say survivors. When you survive to breathe, that's important. Well, I can't have any more children. They sterilise me in hospital, basically. Then they told me to get married, so they can't do that. Well, that was some time ago, before they aged me. They gave me aging injections to kill me off. I don't think they said it wasn't intended. They actually wanted to go to the antipsychotic because they go back to work. You know? And I think I had my heart attack because of my antipsychotic. So daft. So it's just the opposite. So I think the boss probably gave he said that, you know, the latest invention antipsychotic, wonderful. And so what I was doing, I can't remember what I was doing. The boss probably gave me an antipsychotic. So I had a heart attack and I couldn't work at all. A daft thing to do. They want to go back, so they give me another antipsychotic, got another heart attack. That sort of psychotic notion. They don't learn from experience. So they've got the textbook, this book. It's all garbage. I wrote it, but I think the most of the rest are a mass murderer. If you want to kill everybody, so he makes it poisonous to kill you. So they treated you. You know, if you're ill with this poison, you need more. That's what it is. That's what I say. You go to I feel ill after this drug. Oh, you need some more drug. That's the sort of place it is. So the British are awful lot. I don't know what happens in America, but some of my American contacts seem to think the same thing. Well, they can carry guns over there. Well, it can be used to protect yourself. When the psychiatrist attacking you, shoot the psychiatrist, you can't do that for it. Because there's murder over there as well. But shooting some of the sorts to give you an injection, I look on me, it's quite legitimate, I think. And well, they'll get me in the end, whatever I do. So it's very difficult. They probably think what they think they're doing, you know. They say that the book says this and that, or they teach this, it's not true. Yeah, you know, they give energy pills to give arrhythmia and heart attacks, actually, makes you ill. My wife did the same thing when I was down in the country before they poisoned me, before I got old or poisoned me. My wife gave me this energy drink first to me, and I don't know which energy just gave me, but I was driving up and I couldn't drive, and I couldn't drive at all. I had to stop. Arrhythmia it was, and I really tried to drive home, but I can't be driving anymore. I gave up driving voluntarily because I no longer control the car properly, and that was the point of saying it, because all people go like that anyway. so I just give it up. And I handed my driving license in. And I think I did have the other part of the driving license, the written part. I don't know where it seems to have gone. It would have been stolen. So that's it. And so I don't know what's going on at all. I really don't. And well, they obviously don't want me to have any money. And of course, it's too late now. I'm too old. And all I can do is capitulate, really. But they would kill me anyway. What would you do? But we died anyway. They put me in a home where I just sit it out. What do they do with the old people? They do old, you take a brain out, so you just sit it out. No brains, people without brains, everything. And that's the standard. Because you don't worry about it, because you're dead. Dead already. That's what it is. And they sort of say, would they like to buy me clothes? No, thank you. Well, the clothes I get are awful things, which label you as a mental case. So you don't wear them. And they poison you to make you look like it. And they poison it's awful. A mental case is somebody who's labelled, but they're really dissidents. They're actually criminals, but they're dissidents. And they framed me up for a crime, which I didn't do. And it was very cleverly done. And it's going on for years. They keep doing it. More and more crimes are being developed to pin on me, which I was done. It goes on and on and on. And you can't do it. The European courts found me innocent years ago. They don't take notice of them. And I was offered sanctuary in Serbia. Well, that might be quite difficult. But Serbia, well, getting there might be difficult. And they probably don't know where Serbia is. It's out there, sort of, the road. And well, it's dangerous over there. Last it's wouldn't last long now. And anybody who sees this so-called invention, which I didn't invent, but it was what developed it. This engine was run on air, which I'm not going to demonstrate because it might not work, but usually does. It's too dangerous. It's frightens, for instance, that light come on and no power going. And that's what they find. People are frightened of it, and it's understandable. But that's what steam engines were frightened of. So, where's the horse? That's the same thing. That's what it's saying. And so it must be effect. I think Tesla found. Well, yeah. Well, because we can't read his one because he's dead, we don't know. Because they killed him before he could talk. He was just explaining to somebody they killed him. I understand. They didn't care. They didn't give a damn about it. They just want to get rid of it because it reduced their income. Because you can't have a viable commercial product runs on air really. But if people want to make it, they can. So anybody who is not constricted by British rules and regulations, I was told in Serbia by this beautiful young woman who fancied me and wanted me to take me to home to London so she could marry me. Well, right. Well, I still was old man, so I remember I didn't look old then. I wasn't that well. And she told me to say it was. It's a death if you make one. It's pretty serious. To me, my concern is that it's not. I have no idea what tests about. I don't. I have no idea. I know he did do it for a while. He was a clever man, and he was an experimental scientist, and his explanations probably don't make sense in the modern world because the language is the very language, you know. And he's dead now. They've got his statues there, and they think a lot of Tesla, right? But Nikolai Tesla is quite popular in Europe, and I think this country is the enemy, and well, they murdered him. It's called the Second World War, the dark thing. We don't want one of those, and we'll took an out one. And I'm not pleased. I'll probably be a casualty. So, and since I'm here, I'm here. For is that? When I close the borders, there's nowhere in Europe. What I do in Europe, and I'm not. They can see the people in Europe know what I'm doing. My friends in Europe. Of course, they always going to kill them. They wanted the address of this bloke who I've come from in Europe, so they can go and kill him. He won't where he is, and that's how bad it is. We don't want to get wrong with that. I mean, to me, I mentioned that there is a sort of fuel from an extract of 40 attic. It's better runs on deuterium, basically. But I don't want what it runs on air. So, but it's a strange object, because there's no heat involved. I'm told of people who've done demonstrations in schoolgirls' halls and training, and it reduces, the room gets cold, you know. Where's it? It's sucking, it's a negative energy, right? Sucks the energy from outside, you know, I don't know what it's doing. I don't want to get us cold, so it's a strange effect. But, that's strange. Apparently there's somebody down the road, a garage, also a shop. He heard about it. I told him it worked. So he got my way. It's on the web page, so he made one. Obviously worked out the circuit himself, but I haven't published that. And he was selling them. But I don't know how much they were. But or how many kilowatts they were, I don't know. But he must have tested them or something. And yesterday I had to go down there. I wanted the part to a little joint. It was mine. I'm just jogging along like here. But this is the clip, what do you call it, the terminal. Well, he used to give them away, but I think his price is much lower because they're quite cheap. But they're on the internet, they're £5 each, which is very, very expensive for what it is. So I bought one. It's actually from a solar power company. And they might be interested in producing it, but we're just ruining their trade to a power company because it would be of interest to them, so I might write to them and see if they're interested in this engine. Well, for them to make, I'm not going to make it, what that means, but manufacturing feasibility. And all I said it's £1, was it £5 to give a license to manufacture, and £5 for each unit sold. Now nobody will ever give me that because I bet be rich. And workers don't know how to become rich in this country, they know the Aristocrats are. They don't like workers to get rich. Well, what's a worker? Everybody works a worker, and that does include rich people. No problem. The idle rich, you know. If you meet an idle rich, they actually work quite hard because they're free. Free people work harder than slaves. You know. I don't like it, but that's the case. And a free man produces much more than a slave. And you know, the woman's always, you know, this sort of thing that the Green Party got in Carolina, bumped up Carolina Lucas about that. I said, well, if one person's worth 1,000 slaves, one free man worth 1,000 free people do, so they can't see that. What slaves, and that's the best. And I've got heart disease, and I think I'll probably have another heart attack soon and die. So they probably done something to increase the chance of that happening. You know, so if you go to a doctor, they do help you, but it's difficult for me to get to the doctor because you have an appointment in it, and you've got to get there. And you don't know what doctor you're getting. I've got a letter from Fiona Gibbs. She's actually quite a nice lady, Fiona Gibbs. But when you go there, it isn't actually Fiona Gibbs, it's somebody else. You know, it's not the same person. So you get somebody, and they go to this clinic where they measure your heart blood pressures, which is useful when you stay at home doctor. So I might go, but so I've got to ring up these people. She's here, Essence here. So I'll ring up. Coronary heart disease, well. So it's two, there's surgery. It's difficult to get that. And, I really can't keep going. You die quickly. I've got the address here. I could do that. I could send them a facility, you know, asking for an appointment. And you ring them up, but they're not very good with faxes. And tell them I'm quite ill. But I don't think they can help me, quite honestly. Coronary heart disease is common amongst older people, and being poisoned. I mean, the food diet wasn't very good for me. No, I like it. The fattest food possible. Energy, you see, because that kills you. But if I eat vegetables, that basically kills me as well. And that's difficult to eat. Meat-free diet will probably help. But you'll eat something. Anyway, death comes anyway, so what's to worry about? And you know, people are frightened to death, which is normal, especially when it's close. And usually people fear it so much they flee from it. But if it's inevitable, where do you go? I mean, most of them will think like that. You know, when you see somebody fall over a ground, and they fall over a ground, they're ill because something's gone wrong. old person, die like that. People go around and they can't do anything. So, we are human beings and we do care about each other instinctively, no matter whether you're related to them or not. But some care more than others. Some want to destroy the brain to sort of worry about it. Well, of course it doesn't. Most of them don't want that to happen. So death is a terrifying experience. It's the last terrifying, certainly a divine experience. Some people want to see it like and don't come back. Every time it tells you. But I shall be death. Serious. And, this machine is probably aged by herself. Radiation from it. I notice I get this smell now and again of burnt air. So it's coming from the machine. And I don't know why it suddenly starts. They don't come up with it. That's what I said. It's about ozone or not sure. So that sort of stuff. So it does actually do something, but it's a strange world. And when you have a phenomenon you don't understand, you just report it, and you say wonderful, but it isn't. It's just one of those things. And I mean, these transistors are something that was made by my Uncle Walter, who was another royal family member. That's the theory, but Uncle Walter, great Uncle Walter, he died at 48 Marstat. But and he showed me. He was trying to show his things. Anyway, anything of it. Well, the most of it I've made no sense at all. Yeah, screen reads and stuff. This is about the only thing. I remember it started off as a germanium trial. I don't have one anymore. I had one. It's called a crystal set. Crystal. It's a germanium crystal, which is a sparkling thing. And you put electrodes on it. If you have one of them on grip set, and that's the base. And there's two terminals. And see. So I think that's the base emitter vector controls. And so that's it. But if you have two cat switches, you can get a different vector. That was there was only one cat switch in the original. But in two cat switches, you've got a transistor. And as a child of what I was, I reasoned the same as the charge carriers. I worked out a transistor effect without realising the fact I was a child. I say charge carriers. That's because I didn't know electrons were. But I knew something must be happening. I saw pictures of the sorts of charge running out for the circuit, of course. But it was all positive. So that's how I got his name. But one of the things he did, there's the resistance of the bay on one side appears in the other side, and as an amplifier, and so it's called a transfer resistor. That's why they're interested, and they call it a transistor. Now, very charged. Now, my grandfather wanted to keep it after 21 so on, but the man told him we'll have it now. And I never got any money for it, of course. And as I was, transfer resistor, I believe that's 6 or 7. And I did a lot of things then, which they destroyed my brain to stop me, because they didn't like it. Didn't like people inventing things. Took my brain out. I had a big head that I have now. They didn't like it. It was abnormal. So they killed me. Well, a dark thing to do. They could have all sorts of things. And they know that. They lost a lot because they did that. And they don't know what they lost. And they lost. I may have been defeated, whatever it was. They may have killed me. Perhaps they were afraid of me. But they thought I was going to rule the world. I was not interested in doing that. I was actually interested in machines. They could have had them. But they lost them because they killed me. Dark thing to do. And they don't give a damn. They don't see it as different. In the sense of my mother, she knew things, but they didn't know, so they words there. They wouldn't listen to her. And people say, we've done that. They've always done it. People who produce things, they don't understand, they kill them. And that prevents the status quo being changed. They all preserve the status quo. And the doctors enjoy it. No, well, they don't care. I should roll with them. And they're probably black brain, so we should be the same. I do now. So I don't know about it. And they murdered me. And they take people's brains out, suck it out, anything, get rid of it. So if anybody's free out there and has not been attacked by psychiatrists, which the chances of not being attacked by a car are quite slim. The first thing you do is shoot a psychiatrist. Shoot all of them. They're murdering. They go, I deal with a normal person. Even though they're not normal people. Normal people are clever and inventive. Like, when you watch a bird, it's clever and inventive. If you study it properly, the men are the same except monster. They don't like that. Their theories are different. They think you learn things. Conditioned reflexes. Habits. And they can actually also the brain. That's how they learned this young Islamic woman. They trained her by making her do things, and then it became a habit. So she could help it if she was shot off, so she was effective. So that's what it is. And she was conscious, but she didn't know what she was doing. She couldn't help herself. And basically every Christian must have a machine gun, and every psychiatrist must have a machine gun. That's the way to go. They're exploiting this division of the brain to short circuit it, and they even themselves, they're robots themselves. They're trained children. They're not people anymore. They're robots. The conscience is still there, but it modifies everything a bit. But they're unable to train together. And things they don't understand smash. And I think the people who stole the transfuser from that man, I told you they raided this bloke, and he's been making them. There was a raid on the stuff, I don't know who it was. But it was pretty seems to be official because it was a brilliant man went in there to pick them up. They said, well, wait and go and grab him. And they're gone. I don't want to, I think they handcuffed the man who was obviously just a businessman. And I thought they were, yeah, I think it was dark skins with dark clothing on them. And black rubber hats, so you couldn't see them well. But they may have robbed them for money or just because there was a security risk. So we didn't know what it was. And I saw him, I was actually in there tonight, and I realised that these people were supposed to be there. So the rest of the man in charge, well, you don't use guns. After this, I went back to shopping opposite, so there was a raid going on. And I don't know what happened. So I thought, this got the bus thing. So well, this thing's been seriously damaged by doctors. Doctors are damaged my brain. I don't know why. There was no sense in it. There was no sense of what they're doing to me. No sense of it. And I just think the nurses, the so-called nurses, there's orderings, they're just told to do it. Go and look for things. And they're probably rubbish, or they just make orders. And so what's going on in there? And I think when they tried to stop me breathing, well, they were successful. They did so to stop me having one of these. They don't want them. They don't want intelligent children. But they have to be born. And it takes a long time for a new man or a new session, so not always. People go to selection advantage. It takes a long time to teach us, and it's easy to kill them. So it takes a long time. And it's more for the others that well, I didn't think myself, they think it's competition, you see. We think in cooperation, but we come from a place where cooperation is important. We read the history, you'll see that. And communism is an adaptation to difficult conditions, basically. And it always been there. It was far better than anything here. Well, because the West attacked it. Because it's denied with their income. Rich people don't like communism because they've got this group together and shut them out. That's the idea. They're still there. They come back, they're strong. And, you know, when you talk to somebody, you're not communist, are you? Not on my read. But I think what I can get too, but not in the way they do. And that's probably because I've got it already. And of course I want to take it away, which means I can finally get it there. Well, I died with all that. And a lot of people well, probably what will happen if I get robbed for my house and my income. I'll probably be unable to. I think I'll fall over and die. That's what will happen. They think the INEX is basically, if that happens, people are able to have more than before. That's what they fight back, but it could happen. But I know the people who attack me, they probably run away and hide, so I might be on, but they're nasty lot. They say in the man who actually decided that he would make me successful by stealing my money. It doesn't have that effect. I like to see him hated. Actually, I can see the reasoning behind it. You know, I was just sitting enjoying life. That's all right. What's wrong with that? He thinks money is making money, having gold jewellery, whatever is nice. Well, maybe it is, but I used to. Gold is no use, so with all the other stuff we can work for. The water's useful, food is useful. And housing, getting on our houses, but it's a bad for us. I've given up. I can't cope with it here. Where I come from, it's much better. And hopefully I'll go back there. It's better, it really is awful. Always has been. These wars are always been like that. I think the lot of the leaving the country joined ISIS just because to them it's an opportunity to establish themselves in a Muslim country with a business and support them. And so that's what's happening. And they probably think that we should be Muslim as well. Muslim is a good thing. It's quite fine. It's not quite the same as communism, but it's got some of the things that are brought through, some of the features. Not the same as Nazis. It's got some of the features of Nazis. And bubbling British awful people. They just have what they can get, grab, and they steal things. People in a position of responsibility, like insurance stuff, and still they sell insurance. They expect to get it all back when they tell they get it back, they steal it off the birds. And workers should not have money. It's about something, and that's what it is. They didn't want me to have an arsenal of money, and basically, I didn't want it either, but they stole it, and that's where it's at. I don't like money; it's poisonous. It would be nice to have an income from it. They're denied that. Having money, well, you find having banks on a story anyway, so you can steal money. You hack it. So money's poisonous, and it's gone now, so can't do anything. But see. There was still a house as well, which is worth quite a lot of money. Which is works out, goes up and up, how that happens. But it's only a terrace town. It's quite a big house. It's a doctor's house. It's a rather doctor. You don't need it, you know, you need a small one. I agree with them. But why would they want to take their money? Want the money? It's they want money. Well, actually, I shouldn't have it. I just sit and hold my thumbs, sucking my thumbs. Most people don't like that. Even old people would like to travel. I might need a personal carer to carry me around in a wheelchair and so on. But, wheelchair, almost a wheelchair case. I can't walk a bit. But, so steps are difficult, wheelchair. And I would like to travel. And I would be quite happy to do that like that. And I wouldn't have to get out of my wheelchair and walk about a bit. But but I don't like the way they attack me. As far as I'm concerned, the people who are attacking me, they want to damage my brain to stop me doing anything. I just sit there. So they can have their money and enjoy themselves. And that's nature, unfortunately. And all people say like that. The people who they care for just ignore. They fed and so on. And it's just a job. And they have a good time, actually. And some of the old people, I'm young, when I was in one, not only I was actually visiting a bit younger then, they were eyeing me up to have sex with, each people's sex. So that's the level of the old people's health. And it's total destruction of humanity. Impersonally, they don't give a damn about the fashions, the humanes not at all. The same as prisoners the same, of course, these psychiatric clinics. They kept separate with the wall between the staff and the prisoners, and that's how it is. So they do come out and talk sometimes. But they have meetings. Every time I sat around the corner, I come meeting, they're throwing out. I think they wanted me to interact with other people, but they're not doing anything. They're just sitting about. You can't talk to them because there's a barrier when you go to people of a different culture. You can't talk to them. The people in the hospital, some of them were like me, but most of them had no idea. And I met one person, last young man, who was like me, and he's disappeared. I don't know what happened. He's gone to his own house in his own country. There's no future here. It's a disaster for him. Because he only came over to do a PhD. And I think that's what happened. But in this many years, he's just a. They want to destroy his brain or tranquilize him to do an overage on gardening. That's all they can think of. The only jobs they know are gardening and that sort of stuff. That's what most Russians do. And I don't believe we could overage. Well, I think I'm strong, actually. And one time I did work as a gardener. not very long. That's not so bad. And that's how they degrade people. No matter what your job is, they degrade you into a gardener. I did have a job as a gardener once. I think the vet officer must have known me as a gardener, and it was a long time ago. That's the thing he thinks I'm in a council house, and somehow I'm not paying. He thought it's house of council, it's not. And I thought I was with the council. But technically, because of the way they organised it, at one time, the technicians of the university were employed by the council, not anymore. They're separate. So it's beyond me. I know, and I once had a council pension, but actually the pension I transferred to was a private pension in our company. And so I didn't have nothing to do with the council at all. I do have a council pension for about £3 a month, which is a big deal, and that's still doing that. The other was behind it, they want to steal it, they want to stop it, stop the income, and so that's our mission. So stop overwhelming way, so I go back to work. What do you get out of it? What people will do is suffer. When you make him work in a slave, and you can see them waiting for it at home. And you can't do anything about it. It beats you down, It's beyond me. It really is. And they think the protest bring on prison wardens by the law school to see if I'm one of these escaped prisoners, because I'm not. I've not been in prison. So they get some funny ideas, they really do. It's a vicious world, and somebody doesn't like me. And I know it is. And it's always been the case. I think I'm a escaped prisoner, and I never been in prison at all. At least I think I was when I was a teenager, when I shot someone's head off, and they put me into. I don't think they hanged me actually, but they killed me, so they sent me to Dartmoor or somewhere. But then they said, "Oh, I missed it anyway." So I don't really know what happened. It was underage anyway. It's a bad one, and. I think about heads just next. There was a program on television about Elizabeth I, and all the beheadings that went on. And so people did go like that. They're horrible. And now they're doing church here, beheading people. It's horrible. And it's really bad. And the leader of the church itself, the Christian church, has gone haywire. It really has. So what can you do? It is. It's not the Catholic. Well, the Catholics do terrible things. They burn from Mara, and the Anglicans burn from Mara. So imagine that Christian church has been wiped out. They're bloody murderers, aren't they? So if you disagree, we are burning you alive. And that's what happens in Springfield. Now they burn people alive, and some heresy and bullshit. And the Catholics have always done it. You read history for it, and that's how bad it is. And most of the people they burn alive are completely innocent people. And whatever the other people have, I don't know. But it's because the Pope's income is affected. It's nothing to do with the religion, really. It's the income. And I was told by the priest that it was income. So you can't do anything. My income is affected too. That's still mine. First they feel if I'm attractive, I steal their income. I'm not interested in doing that. Live and let live, as far as I'm concerned. I can't do that. Anyway, so I'm going to be Paris by Monday, and I have to go to work, which will be very unpleasant. And they might find a very unpleasant role for me. That's just the punishment. And what I did last time was actually teaching in a library for a while. That's my last job. And just after that, a short time working as a web author, but I wasn't very good at it actually. And I'm not very good at gardening. I don't think it's gardening is something that everybody can do, but it's quite skilled actually. But not truly keen on that. They come and laugh at me. I was a gardener. I did that to test me. I made it dig the road, and that's how it is. You don't need intelligence. You don't need bias for many slaves, unfortunately. I'm very upset about it. Very upset. I was happy living with my mother, and she I think she was a Nobel Prize winner in poetry. I didn't know, but these people came, took me away. No reason to I've done anything. It was just I think that's what I said. That's what I said. And I never did it by mother. That's Britain for you. It's always been like that. The British run by Ashkats run more Britain with a sword, started to box it at all. So the other people have died with aristocrats and lords and stuff like that. Well, get rid of them. And the only people who do it is America, and they seem to cooperate with the British. I think the British as well see them. It's dictatorship of that. The government is in between us and the aristocracy, but we just no power because the aristocracy is off. They kill everybody. And I can't do anything about it, but there's targets for the enemy of Britain. Buckingham Palace is a good target. Some of these castles, most of these castles still in use as they were, so even the ruins are still in use and get rid of them. And that's how it works in this garrison of Summer Castle. They're still there. And the fortifications will be taken down. That's natural fortifications, of course. And the parliaments are our parliaments, leave that alone. But Westminster is full of killings. And all the Anglican churches are castles, which I've done operation. All the churches, the other churches, three churches, are the same. They're all designed to look officially now. They don't write about it now. It's not too short about it. There's no free gift in Britain. There's so many else. No sense of what okay, so they'll probably kill me, so probably. Being alive is okay, but pretty bad. Being dead is even worse. And I never, well, things can't do anything. There's no point denouncing them, but they're really bad criminals, and of course that's how they get us about, by being thugs, murderers. So when you add class to other people who are not in the royal family, the thieves do very well. And I met this woman, it's quite attractive, and she told me she what she selling drugs and all it was. The only way to make money, real money, and you steal it and murder people. So, and well, that's what it was. That's what I found. Rich people, usually thieves. In fact, there are a few nice rich people, but they get dirty. So, in the end, all rich people are thieves.